Skinny dipping presidents, screaming political candidates, security break-ins, and romantic fallouts. The world of politics is riddled with bad ideas that have ruined careers and changed the course of history.
The best behind-the-scenes stories are told in a book titled 100 of the Worst Ideas in History. Here to talk about some of the worst political decisions are co-authors Michael Smith and Eric Kassem. Good to see you guys.
Good to be back.
Again,
Thank you.
We love you. Our first bad idea involves America's 25th president, William McKinley. You have slugged this one. Make your meeting or meet your maker.
Or else make your meeting or else meet your maker.
Yeah.
And it's the summer of 1901, and President William McKinley is newly elected, and he's a busy guy. He's too busy, his staff decides, to meet with an inventor named Casimir Zeglin, great name, right? Who's promised to come up with an interesting new outer garment for the president. Instead, they postpone the meeting until after he returns from the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo, New York. That's a bad idea, because at the exposition, McKinley is confronted by an angry anarchist, as they call him, who unfortunately shoots the president twice, once in the chest and once in the abdomen. And sadly, 8 days later, McKinley is dead. Now, a member of his staff recalls the postponed meeting. They check the scheduling book, and they come to remember that at that meeting, Zeglin was set to fit the commander-in-chief with his groundbreaking new invention, the bulletproof vest.
Wow.
Wow.
So procrastination, as we say in the book, has led to the assassination of America's 25th president.
Oh my, well this next bad idea involved then Vice President John Adams and his struggle to find an official title for the office of the president. You slugged this one, the grand high exalted hoo-ha of the United States. Right. What happened there?
Well, imagine, this is 2015, I understand, right, Eric? 2015?
That's right.
It's 2015. And imagine if Barack Obama walked into the KTLA studio right now. How might we address him? Well,
Mr. President.
We might call him Mr. President or the Commander-in-Chief or maybe the leader of the free world. But if this were 1789, we might be required by law to refer to him by a very different title, His Majesty the President. So imagine this. This is back in the 1780s, and much of the world is ruled by kings and queens and princes and dukes and so forth. But here in America, we're kind of stuck with the title, very common, uninspiring title of President of the United States. Well, some people see that as a problem because the standing isn't quite the same. The perception may not be there. So enter John Adams, one of our founding fathers. And I think maybe the powder from his powdered wig seeped into his brain because he has a particularly un-Adams-like and un-American and pretty bad idea. And here's how it goes. He says, despite the fact that we just fought the Revolutionary War to rid ourselves of a tyrannical European monarch, he introduces legislation to officially change the title President of the United States to something more befitting a tyrannical European monarch. So he comes up with a few ideas I've written down here which are interesting. He'd like the president to be called His Excellency the President, or His High Mightiness.
Oh,
High mightiness.
High Mightiness.
High mightiness.
Here's one I like too. The President, He who is above all.
Oh my,
Ooh, boy.
And
that didn't catch on.
My personal favorite, His Highness the President of the United States and the Protector of the Rights of Same. Whatever that means.
Wow.
Imagine having to spit that out every time you meet the president.
Let's get one more in. A bad idea during the Great Depression that ultimately determined when Americans celebrate Thanksgiving. You slugged this one. Rescheduling Thanksgiving proves to be a turkey of an idea. What happened?
Right. So if we're a member of Congress, we do not want to move a major holiday. But in 1939, that's exactly what was done. FDR is thinking, okay, it's been 10 years of the Depression. We have to do something to boost Christmas sales. So why don't we just move Thanksgiving by a week earlier? So Christmas shopping will have more, shoppers will have more time to spend money, right?
Boost the economy.
This will help lift us out of the Depression. So anyway, they moved Thanksgiving. Really, it really happened.
Really?
Okay. Well, first of all, people are enraged by moving Turkey Day, right? But also, angry letters pour into the White House. So what happens is, 23 states say, we will not do this. It's no-go, right? But Texas and Colorado decide they're going to observe both Thanksgivings. So 2 Thanksgivings, 1 a week apart. Can you imagine?
Imagine 2 turkeys, 2.
Anyway, yeah, 2 turkeys, rescheduling the football games. Anyway, so what happens is a year later, FDR apologizes to the people of the United States, and Congress engraves in granite that Thanksgiving can never be moved. So that's why it is the last Thursday of November.
Last Thursday of the month.
Learn something new every day, fellas. Thanks to you.
We do.
So Let's wish our Congress the best
Yeah.
of luck, not to move any holidays.
Don't get any bright ideas.
Don't move
Fit it
Christmas.
Stay in your lane.
That's right.
Don't
The
cancel.
book is titled 100 of the Worst Ideas in History. The book is available everywhere. For more information, you can go to our website, KTLA.com.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much. Great to be
All
here.
right.